What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday to you. So I did a video. Add a little bit more lighting. I did a video a couple of days ago just talking about why I believe that Black men gravitated towards the Republican Party. And in that video, I made a point of saying that Democrats tend to do a good job at elevating Black women and empowering Black women, not only above Black men, but they also have to empower that woman behind a white-looking man. And so obviously Kamala Harris, the conversation about who she was going to pick as a VP was the conversation for the past week or so, now that Biden was out. And she is the presumptive, I don't know if she's presumptive or if she is the actual Democrat nominee. Now, recently she has decided to pick Tim Walz, and I don't know much about him, but I guess he's from Minnesota. So I was so tired last night, but I posted this quick short. And I meant to comment on it today, because it really validates the point that I made in my previous video. So you guys, you can check out this short later on.
When I say that I cannot make this shit up, I cannot make this shit up.
And so you see all of, if you look at the Governor Tim Walz from Minnesota, all of these are Democrats.
When I say that I cannot
Senator
make this
Mark Kelly,
shit up,
Arizona, Josh Shapiro, Pennsylvania.
These are Kamala Harris's potential.
None of them are Black.
Picks.
None of them are Black. Okay? None of these people are Black. And a lot of people are like, well, why does it matter that, none of them are Black? And I'm like, it absolutely matters when you are appropriating somebody, to something that they're, foundationally are not, right? And instead of her, making an executive decision to pick somebody else who may be of color, she decided to pick a white man, right? And I'm not saying that she can't pick a white man for her VP. What I'm saying is that the Democrats do a really good job at vilifying white-looking men, as these sort of, dangers to Black women and society. And consequently, she sleeps next to one. And now her VP pick, her short list was nothing but them. They could not find not one Black man to add to her short list. And the reason why they could not put a Black man on that short list is because they knew from the Black vote perspective, right, unless they added a clown to the list, right, that nobody was really going to rock with anyways, right, they couldn't put a Black face there, right, because that would just really hurt her and the Black vote. It would be another element of hurting her and the Black vote when you have this Black man on this short list and you decide to go with a non-Black man and you're placating to Black people and Black culture. It doesn't work, right? And again, Kamala, right? I call them both Chameleon Kamala and Chameleon Candace Owens. They're the same creature to me on different sides of the coin, just like these political parties. But listen to what this lady had to say about why Kamala Harris needed to pick a white man.
And I want you to hear what this woman says. Let me see if I can play this.
That they see and that they relate to. Now, a trailblazing candidate who is a woman of color and who is a woman at the top of the ticket, you kind of need a reassuring white guy to sort of...
So she's looking like, okay, look, and you can see, and mind you, this is a political strategist that they have on the show talking about why it's necessary for Kamala Harris to have a white guy as her VP pick, right? Because they know that's the conversation. They know people are going to be talking about that, right? And they have to justify it, right? So But I want y'all to look at the interview because look at her demeanor. It's like, she's like, she's a woman, of color, right? It's like we checked all the boxes, you guys. What more do you want from us? She needs a white guy, right? She needs a white guy to stand next to her, right? We've given you what we want. If we put a black man next to this black looking woman, right?
Sort of makes, give people a little bit of comfort that things are changing, but maybe not that much. Or give people that they...
See, it gives people in America need the comfort that black people are getting ahead, or black looking people. Look, they're getting ahead. Look at what we're doing for them, right? But not that much, right? We're going to give them an inch, but not that much. And even then, we're not giving black people anything because Kamala is not like us. She's not one of us. But anyways, this is how they play in black people's faces, right? Giving out those false illusions of change when really these are political games, people. These are politics. This is what politics do. It's slimy, it's deceptive, right? It's never straightforward, right? There's always a card to play, right? And again, Kamala Harris was a card to play, but she wasn't a card to play for. She was just, black people was only a piece of the Kamala Harris card, right? Right? Because she can chameleon so many different ways. Because the Democrats own so many struggle groups. She can kind of hit a lot of these people with a little passionate struggle group issue, making them afraid that Trump is going to take away this, that, or other. Because Trump is saying some really good stuff, like he's going to ban, biological men competing in women's sports, which that I absolutely agree with that. And much of the country agrees with that, right? What the Democrats have done is really shown they behind with their forced, psychological, social engineering projects. And it's really backfiring because, again, you're using kind of the same strategies that have been used for decades in America. And I think this newer generation, we're just too technologically in tuned and advanced. And I think, in creating the internet, right, to sort of lead people into how they should think, I don't think people realize the information that was out there that people really chose to go and dive into, right before this point where they're scrubbing that information because people actually are not as dumb in some regards. Some people, not all, there are some people who are not as dumb as the establishment would like for them to be. So anyways, Tim Walz is Kamala Harris's guy. And obviously, again, she cannot pull it off without a reassuring white guy to help her out with that. So you guys have a wonderful day, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.